Hey everybody, I hope you got through your night and woke up in this AM morning feeling motivated, encouraged, optimistic, enthusiastic, inspired, empowered, positive, and love from above. Another day in the way, feeling the way about yourself. You need to reevaluate your circumstances, understand where you're at in life, and make a change. You literally, utterly, without a doubt, have a choice to make a change. Now, this week is the week of change. It's, I believe, the second step to building yourself on another level, success. It's change. The first step was choice. You have a choice to make a change. Now, I want to make it real clear. Gorilla Powertrain, it came to me. I didn't go to it. I created Gorilla Powertrain one day. I was in the gym working out. And I said, what can I do to change the world? I already had this mindset of growth for my body. I already knew what I was doing with my mind, which, you got to be consistent day in, day out. Sometimes it's like a roller coaster ride. You're fighting a battle within. You're fighting your mind. You deserve to watch another movie. You deserve to take a break. You deserve to go have a beer. You deserve to go hang out. All these things are the devil talking to you. No, I don't. I don't have time for that right now. Yes, you do. No, I don't. I don't have time for that right now. I have to build myself. I have time for that later. Because remember, time's ticking. Time's getting shorter. If you're 40 years old, 41 like I am, you think about it. Our life expectancy is only 75. The male life expectancy is only 75. So we only have so many years left. And we need to make the rest of this count. I learned one through trial and error. Roadblocks, speed bumps, adversities on many levels to come here. And to get where I'm at. I'm still not at where I'm supposed to be. So I'm going to push as hard as I can. Now, the meaning of GPT. GPT 360 is an acronym for Gorilla Powertrain. For all those that do not know, G.P.T. They're all defined in their own way, but they all refer to one another. They're just as significant as the next word. They're all in relation to each other. So the thing with GPT 360, Gorilla. I was in the gym one day. It came to me. I'm fighting with my spirit. It's telling me this is what you're going to come up with. No, I'm not. GPT, Gorilla Powertrain. What is that? Sounds like another gym rat brand. So what? Go home and look it up. I'm not doing that. Yes, you are. This is the battle within that I had. Come to find out, it was more significant than I could ever think of, that I could ever thought of, that I could ever even dream of. It meant more to me and than anything I could ever imagine. So I want the world to understand the worth of what GPT is. It's who we are, what we do, how we do it, where we do it, why we do it, with whom we do it, with anyone. And I'm very passionate about this. So I came home and I looked it up. The first word, gorilla. Now, the first definition, it was defined as what we know a gorilla is. A silverback gorilla. Everyone knows what that is. In the mountains of Africa, north and south. So, what else? It said, the second definition, it defined it as this. A dominating contender within a particular sphere of operation or activity. Did you hear that? A dominating contender within a particular sphere of operation or activity. To dominate means to be a person of influence, right? A contender is an individual or group that are competing to achieve something. An individual or group competing to achieve. It doesn't say stab you in the back, make you look bad, step on you, do what I got to do, use you as an opportunity to grow and discard you. It says to compete. They're achieving to compete for something. We're trying to, hey, look, man, you need to step your game up, man. I'm making you look bad. I'm shining. Come on, man. I'm trying to bring you with me. But one thing I've learned, either you stand beside me or get behind me. Don't stand in front of me. We're meant to sharpen each other. Iron sharpens iron. Isn't that what scripture says, right? Within a particular sphere, a circle, within a particular sphere of operation or activity. One. It didn't say multiple things. One thing. All you have to do is focus on that one thing. Just one. Focus on it day and night. Every day, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the way through Sunday. Every month, every year. Until you reach the fruition of what that thing has brought you to be. Right? From the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. Get up earlier, go to bed later, and study. They say, if you pick one field, if you can read at least one book a month, one book in that particular and chosen field, you could be among the top 5% of experts in that field within 5 years. 5 years. So let me know a particular sphere of operation or activity to dominate, a dominating contender. That's gorilla, right? Power. The capacity or ability to direct or influence the behavior of others in the course of events, the behavior of yourself in the course of your own events as well. Power, the capacity or ability to direct the behavior of others, yourself, and the course of events. Understand what your worth is, what you're meant to do, the direction you're meant to go. Do not go left or right. Stay the path. Be steadfast in your ways. Stay the course. Narrow is the way, broad is the path. Isn't that what he says, right? My first scripture that I ever read, think about it, let's talk about this, was 2 Timothy 1:7. I took this around with it, took it literal. I learned some things from it since then, but I took this literal. God didn't give us the spirit of being timid, but he gave us the spirit of power, love, and self-discipline. Power. He said, be blessed, be fruitful. Fill the earth and wait a minute. He said, be blessed, be fruitful. Multiply, fill the earth and subdue it. Fill the earth. It doesn't mean just in general. It means have your family. Do everything you're meant to do. Go above and beyond. Go worldwide. Invigorate the lives of many and others, far and near. And be fruitful. Subdue it means take by force. In a good way. It means take your life by force. Take your due. Take what you're meant to have. This is our dominion. This is our kingdom. It's within us. It's without us. And when you understand it's not above or below, it's in us and all around us. You will have your due. You will have what you're meant to have. Power, right? Love. Do everything you do with love. Do it with passion, that love, that burning desire. Whatever you love to do, do it. Don't do it with anger, hate, envy, jealousy. Do it with admiration, understanding, mercy. Don't let nobody step on you along the way. Don't people treat you as if, the responses you give to people in reference to how they respond to you. You'd be surprised how people will react to love on a massive level. Try it. We'll talk more about that later. Train to cause the mental or physical faculty to be sharp, discerning, and developed as a cause of instruction or practice. To cause a mental or physical faculty to be sharp, discerning, and developed as a cause of instruction and practice. Physical faculty. So you got to incline yourself physically and mentally. You got to make the decision mentally to do it physically, and spiritually it'll fall in line. Through instruction and practice, you won't get anything done. Remember, always remain a student. Never claim to be a master. Always remain. You might know a lot. You might have figured out a lot of things along the way, but always be willing to learn. Always be willing to take constructive criticism. One thing I've had a problem with, one man told me one time, I used to work at one company, he said, man, you ask too many questions, just do the job. So how am I supposed to do the job correctly if I don't ask too many questions? You don't have another guy told me in another company, you can't do what she does. You can't do what he does. I can't, first of all, you know my beliefs. I can't is not the man or woman's vocabulary. We can do whatever we want to do. You just got to be willing to do it. I'll figure it out. I am able to do anything. I am phenomenal. I am blessed. I am purposeful. I am motivated, encouraged, optimistic, enthusiastic, inspired, and empowered. I'm the child of the Most High God. I can do anything I put my heart to. As a man thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So is he. So remember, whatever you think you are, you are. So through instruction and practice, we can direct and influence the behavior of others and the course of events, therefore becoming a dominating contender. But how do we do this? Daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Never settle for less, only settle for best. Only settle for your best. Know what your worth is in this world. Never let nobody dumb you down, tell you what you cannot do. I can't. That word should be eradicated. Practice makes what? There's no such thing as perfect, because if we were perfect, we wouldn't be having this conversation. We wouldn't even be thinking about what we could do next. We'd just be doing it. Practice makes progress. We progress. We move forward. We learn. We earn. We grow. Right? But none of this happens without what? Discipline and consistency. You got to be disciplined and consistent. I heard something yesterday. The number one currency in this world today is what? Focus. Hey, he had a point. He had a really, Patrick David, or PHP, the guy who owns the insurance company. Focus is the number one currency. If you can focus on one thing, don't focus on money. Don't focus on success. Albert Einstein made a statement. He said, he said, do not chase success. Create value within yourself and success will follow. They will pay you for what you're worth. But the problem with that is you can have all the value in the world, all the knowledge, all the understanding, all the information. They say the greatest commodity there is information. But if you don't know how to use it and go forward with it and use it for what it is, it's worthless. It's pointless. It has no value, right? Scripture says this. You see a man skilled in all his ways. It will bring him before kings and not mere men. It will bring you before kings and not mere men. A man's gift will make way for him. What's your gift? Only you know that. Once you find that gift, refine it, sharpen it, drive it, fly it, run it, do everything you can to incorporate that gift into your world, into who you are. GPT, baby, you got to dominate that gift relentlessly. Because while you're a gorilla, you're a dominating contender. You got to do it with power and conviction, love and self-discipline. You got to train yourself on that course, that gift every day, every week, every month, every year, until you reach the fruition of who you're meant to be, right? Well, that's it for today. I hope you understand the worth of yourself like I do. What's your purpose? You say. You are the purpose. We are the purpose. It's what you were created for. What were you created for? To work. What's your work? Your work is your purpose. Understand what your worth is in this world, man, because I do. I'm going to build the world like no other. God is going to help me do that. I'm going to lead you. I want to understand this. What my purpose is to help you understand what your purpose is. I'm going to lead you to lead yourself so you can lead others. I want to create leaders. I don't want to create followers. I'm going to lead you so you can lead yourself so you can lead others. But you got to make the decision, make the choice to make the change, to build yourself. You don't have to be some fitness guru, some world-renowned bodybuilder. You just got to want to change this, physically, mentally, and spiritually. GPT is empowerment through fitness and life motivation to help you encompass the three aspects of who you're meant to be physically, mentally, and spiritually. You're only strong as your weakest link inside yourself. And if the people, places, and things aren't helping you grow, you got to go. It's as simple as that. It's just the way it works. If you don't understand the worth of who you are, trust me, no one else will. At the end of the day, when I was 12 years old, when I was 12 years old, I made this one decision. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. I think it was really about 2:30. 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm sitting on a step with nowhere to go. A lot of people don't know this. I'm sitting on a step with nowhere to go. 12-year-old boy sitting on a step in the middle of the night. Cops roll by in the middle of Philly. They don't even ask questions. Why is this little man sitting on a step? They didn't even think, so I fell asleep on the step. But when I woke up before the people came out their house, I made one decision. One, I'm never going to let nobody tell me what I can have in this world. I'm never going to make my kids go through this. I'm never going to see my kids or anyone for that homeless if I can help it. A 12-year-old shouldn't have to sit on a step nowhere in this world and be hungry and be tired, thinking about where he's going to sleep, wondering not if his life is in danger. But you know what? It sharpened me for a reason. It built me into something else. It built me into this. There's a lot of things a lot of people don't know about me. Adversity was on many levels. A lot of adversities, God protected me more than I can ever think to imagine. No one ever took an interest in me. One last thing. No one ever, they got a lot of people saying that people told them growing up, you'll never be this, you'll never do that, you can't do this, you can't do that, you couldn't, it just won't be done. Nobody ever told me I couldn't, but nobody ever told me I could neither. No one took an interest. So I took an interest in myself. And the whole time, that father figure that I was looking for, that I thought wasn't there, God was there the whole time walking with me and protecting me and guiding me. I made some bad decisions, made some poor choices, but learned from them. And I grew from them. And I adopted certain equations of life to help me sharpen my skill set. Understand what you have to do in this world because you are the purpose. We are the purpose. GPT is who we are. So what's your GPT? Be blessed. Be fruitful. Everybody have a great day. And remember, it's Fall Back Friday. It's Fall Forward Friday. Change. You have 2 more days to make a decision as to what you're going to change. We're going to move on to the next step. Have a great day. Be blessed. You're only strong as your weakest link inside yourself. GPT, baby. Do some out.